What is up, geeks? I have the Superman from the Man of Steel Movie Masters line with the Kryptonian Command Key, and it's a very hard figure to get, but I managed to get it on eBay. And yeah, I'm really excited to review this one. This is how it looks like in the box. Really cool with the Superman emblem there in the background. It advertises General Zod, which I will review. I do have this figure. And it also advertised Jor-El and another Superman figure. It took me forever to find this guy, and I'm really excited to finally open him up. There you can see he has a stand with him, and of course, the reason why I wanted this figure was for the command key. So, let's see how it is. So, first impressions, this figure is so much better in person than, in the videos that people make and the pictures that I've seen. I mean, I've been wanting this figure for such a long time, and now that I have him, it's so great. It's so awesome. And I'll definitely, get into that right now. Let's start off with the most important piece to this figure, and this is the accessory, the command key. It feels awesome. I think it's a die-cast metal. It definitely doesn't feel cheap. Once you feel it in your hand, it has some weight to it. It's definitely not exactly the same proportion, I don't think, to the movie. It's a bit shorter, but I think as far as the size of the shield, it's definitely about the same as the movie. And you can see here it's sculpted out, and it really looks nice. Although it has this here, which, is kind of a bummer. I wish they could have snuck it inside one of these crevices here and made it more discreet, but unfortunately they did not. So we'll just have to live with that, but it's definitely nice. I mean, you have this nice black chain. It seems strong enough to hold. I think this could last pretty long, and obviously this piece will be definitely sturdy. It's strong, and it doesn't seem like you can break this too easy. And of course, you also have the display stand, and just like the actual suit, this has the same design pattern, and you can actually feel it here. Yeah, it's really nice. It's not a cheap stand, and there's only one peg right here. And here they have the copyright info with the Superman shield as well. So here's a close-up of the figure, and it looks amazing. It just looks so cool. Definitely a likeness to Henry Cavill. This one doesn't have the 5 o'clock shadow, which I'm glad. He has a really nice facial features and definitely looks a lot like the actor. The nice hair over here with curls. Everything's pretty spot on, I think. The only thing is my figure has this spot. And I might have to go over that with some black, but it's definitely not attractive at all. And I tried taking it off. It doesn't seem like it'll come off. I'll try it again. But it's definitely not too bad, but you can definitely notice it. So another thing with all of the figures, it has this line here in the neck. I wish they could have covered that up a little bit better, because on the other side it looks a little nicer, but this one is kind of a bigger gap, and you can see that from a mile away. So that's another gripe. Other than that, everything else is pretty cool. The cape, really nice. It's a soft plastic. Soft plastic, almost rubber material, but pretty stiff at the same time. It won't really give too much unless you really force it. It was hard taking it out of the package. That's how strong the cape was. But anyway, the suit, just like the stand, has the pattern going on. Really cool, running of your hand over it and feeling that. It's definitely a nice feature to this figure. It definitely adds to the detail, because otherwise this has normal paint. It doesn't have that much shadowing. You can kind of see it near the shoulder area when it gets a little darker. The emblem right here looks really great. Pretty accurate to the movie. Everything seems pretty accurate. All the design work here. I to be honest, I really love the design that they used for the movie. It looks really nice. Now, what I love about this is they continue to do the design even with the cape in the way, which shows that they're not lazy. And this was a well done figure. Now let's go to the articulation. His head can move left and right, can go up farther than I thought, which is a surprise, and can go down pretty well. Could have gone better, but that's pretty good for a DC figure. So his arm can go up pretty nicely, can go forward and back. Got that bicep swivel, single joint in the elbow. His wrist can swivel and kind of go in and out. It's kind of like on a ball joint. It can move in all different directions, but not too much. It doesn't really give that much. Now it doesn't have ab crunch, which I wish it had. It could have gone nice with the six-pack here, and it wouldn't have made that much of a design issue. But he does have the waist swivel. Can go in and out with his legs, a standard DC crotch pit, forward and back. Back, not that much, but it's okay. Has that mid-thigh rotation, single joint in the knee, and forward and back movement with the ankle. Now here's your size comparison. You can see that Superman is about 6 inches tall, and compared to the new 52 Superman, he's a bit shorter, like at least a quarter of an inch shorter. And he's also a darker blue because of the new suit design, which I like. This one, now when you compare it to this one looks a little bit too bright. Now I know this will never happen, but I thought it would be cool if I showed you all the Movie Masters figures that they have for their superheroes so far. They have the Green Lantern Movie Master here and the Dark Knight Movie Masters figure. And this is not going to be the new Justice League because there's a new Batman, obviously, and he's probably going to have a new suit. They haven't confirmed whether Green Lantern will be a different Green Lantern, but I wouldn't be surprised because they're trying to start over again. But it does look pretty cool to see what could have happened with these three superheroes together. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed my review. As always, embrace, express, and enjoy yourself, guys.